Ladies and gentlemen, good day and welcome to Envirotech Systems Limited H1 FY25 earnings conference call. As a reminder, all participant lines will be in the listen-only mode, and there will be an opportunity for you to ask questions after the presentation concludes. Should you need assistance during the conference call, please signal an operator by pressing the star, then 0 on your touchtone phone. Please note that this conference is being recorded. I now hand the conference over to Mr. Manoj Kumar Gupta, Managing Director, Envirotech Systems Limited. Thank you, and over to you, sir.
Hello everyone. Thanks for joining the call. My name is M.K. Gupta on behalf of Envirotech Systems Limited. I welcome all the new and valued stakeholders in this call. I am truly delighted to host our first conference call following our highly recognized IPO. This marks the beginning of an existing new journey. And once again, I welcome to you all. Yesterday, we announced our half-yearly results for the financial year 24-25. Before we go in detail, I would like to point out that please don't judge this as our final, resultant, because of its only half-yearly resultant. And next of our business is completed at the year closing. So there are good things to be done. Let me give an overview what we are and what we are doing. We as Envirotech Systems Limited are into the manufacturing of very specific product that is called acoustics and noise control products. It's a very new field of engineering, you can say. And I'm proud to say that we as Envirotech are the only listed company in this segment. I will give you a brief about the acoustics and noise. We are protecting the society with the noise pollution. There are a variety of noises and sound sources are available, which all of us are facing day to day. So different noises and acoustics we are surrounded with. For a simple example, I would like to say that there are so many noisy equipments and machineries which are operating in any manufacturing unit for day and night time. For any workers or the team members in that plant who are working with 8 hours, 10 hours in that plant, they need to be protected with the, noise isolation. Otherwise, there is a huge, effect on the health with the noise. So we provide the acoustic enclosures for very high noisy equipments. We make the acoustic enclosures for turbines, compressors, centrifugal blowers, and several other noisy machines. If you have gone to our presentation, you will find very interesting things with that. So not only the acoustic enclosure for the noisy machine we are making, we are also producing the sound test chamber. Any rotating equipment and machinery that may be a home appliance or the automobile, electric motor, or any other, even the electric vehicle and, gas turbines and all, that all has to be tested with the noise performance. For example, if I can say the air conditioning in your room has to test it with a specific noise performance so that when we are sitting in a room, we should not be uncomfortable and we should be, the noise should be very less. So similarly, various home appliances like the mixer, like the washing machine, like the refrigerator. The refrigerator is working 24/7 in our houses. The compressor made by the leading companies like the LG, Samsung, and so on, that all need to be tested with the noise performance so that there should not be any abnormal noises which will be distracting during our regular working. So these are simple things. Whereas another part of the acoustics, that is theater, where we go for the movie, they all are acoustically treated. So we are surrounded with various noisy environment, and we are creating a quieter environment and pleasant environment for the society. So our customers are from different segments. We are serving currently to the defense, in laser, automobiles, and several other PMC companies. Like, if I come to defense, we are regularly serving to HAL, Hindustan Aeronautics Limited. They are developing several facilities for MRO centers. They are developing several fighter plane engines. We are making test cell for HAL for their several facilities like in Bengaluru, like an Indian Air Force, Jamnagar for Chakeri Air Force at Kanpur, and several other. They have a tie-up with GE404 engine with USA. So there are new facilities, test facilities coming at Nadia somewhere in Gujarat. We are also making a test lab for them. We are executing a project for HAL at in Odisha, where the Sukhoi fighter plane engine was to be tested. So this is the difference. We are also serving to DRDO. We are serving to NSTL and so on. In the automobile, we are one of the leading names. We serve almost all leading automobile companies within the India. Mainly, you can say the Maruti, Honda, Suzuki, Escorts, New Holland Tractors, Hero Motocorp, and so on. So, any automobile company making assembly of several noisy equipments that all has to go with the noise performance testing, so that the end user should feel comfort. For example, if I come to the automobile just assembly of several components, that may be the, engine, steering, gears, seats, wiper motor, dyno and all. So that all, these components are well tested for the noise performance at their manufacturer and as well as at the end user, who are producing this component has to test these components, as well as the end user like the Maruti, Honda and all, they also test at their facilities. We are into, as I said, that the home appliances companies are our customers to whom we are serving for the decades. So what is the uses of this acoustic? Like, there is some natural noise is available. So if it is there is any accidency, that will affect the human concentration, its behavior, and any high noise is going to affect human, behavior, and also some health-related issues. So as per the international guidelines has been made, international standards has been made, some ISO standard has been made, so all has to comply. Since India is the fastest growing economy, there are good amount of infrastructure growth, good amount of industrial growth. So what the acoustics work is expanding day by day. So we are doing good innovation since we are early in trend, and the leading manufacturers in this segment. We are founding it's a very huge market. We are exploring it. Day by day, we are getting good amount of inquiries. Our order book is increasing day by day. With a good demand of industry, we are forced to, expand our facilities. Currently, we are having 2 manufacturing facilities. They are over occupied nowadays. So with the IPO, we have come up with another facility that is something around 8,200 square meter additionally. And I'm very much sure that in the next 2 to 3 months, we will be starting the manufacturing there over, because of our order book is going, increasing day by day. So, not only, currently, as I said, we are working with, B2B, for several organizations. I would like to inform one more thing, like the large project management companies like L&T, Tata Project, Godrej Property, they are our regular clients. Because of L&T is making several high-value prestigious projects, and we as Envirotech is their partner for several, noise-related adverse effects. So, like for the L&T, we are working currently with Tata Steel plant. We are making some scratching machine acoustic housing. For L&T, we are working currently with Hindustan Zinc project, Hindustan Zinc plant at Rajasthan, and several others. We have done good amount of work with the Tata Projects Limited. for the new parliament, where we make the Rajya Sabha and Lok Sabha some acoustics work. We make several utilities, that is AHU and cooling tower. We make them silent for the comfort. So as I said that B2B is our core, area of operation as on date. But since we as Envirotech believe in creativity and innovation, we are inclined and intended to have, extension toward the B2C segment too. So for that, we are expanding our office facility in the next 2 months. We are hiring several team members. And in the B2C, I would like to make the quieter environment to the individual. For example, the gentleman in this call will also be facing some noise-related issues, like the traffic noise is entering into your house, like any banquet hall is close to you that is making adverse noise and several other noises. So we are now developing several arrangements so that we can make the individual house also quieter. If you go to Amazon, you cannot find a solution for the noise-related issues. So we are also entering to that. So this is a very interesting field, and the market here is expanding day by day. With our innovation, we are trying to introduce several good products so that we can make our market share high. So it is going to take a little bit time because of market awareness, because of related to the noise, the people are aware if there is not what to do. So yes, we are identifying and we are trying to provide some solution. We are also in, conversation with some prestigious organization for their association or the ventures. Like, I would like to disclose, we are at the advanced stage of conversation with Siemens Energy for their, export to the European market. They find Envirotech as their best valuable business partner, and the discussion is going on at the very advanced stages. So hope to have some venture. We are about to close and, association with IIT Delhi. I hope in the next 2 to 3 months that association is going to be done. Like the IIT Delhi has developed some, that is MLB product, that is for the noise barricading. Like in the hotel you are going, there are 2 walls are common and TV is fitted on them. So from hotel one room to another room, any noise transmission, number one. Number two, in the multi-story, in the high-rise building, is there any gym? If the children are, walking or dancing in the next to the floor, so the lower floor is going to, be disturbed. So this type of noise-related issues are expanding day by day. So since IIT Delhi has developed some product, they have identified Envirotech as their business partner. So our association, our MOU is going with the ministry. So I am hopeful that in the next 2 to 3 months, we are also. So several things are going on in this current year. So I'm a positive person, so I'm very much sure that within the end of the current financial year, we will be having, good business volume as well as good business association, which will reflect into the, our next financial year. And also at that time, we will be also having our good facilities. We are into expansion mode nowadays, and I'm pretty sure that we are going to multiply our business in the next 2 to 3 years with the good demand of in the market, the expertise we are having, as well as the good innovative products we are developing with. So since there is sort of time and I have a lot of things to say about the technical, because I'm a technical person, I like and love my field, and there are good amount of things. So I may request that if you please visit our website, you will definitely find very interesting things, and you will definitely correlate several noise-related effects surrounding to you. So that only I can say. I will definitely reply to your questions as per your requirements. Further, since half yearly result has been declared. So I will give call to my financial team. So we'll explain about our half-yearly result. Over to Mr. Arun, please. Mr. Arun, you please.
Yeah. Hi, sir, everyone. Arun Kumar from Envirotech Systems Limited. I would like to introduce our financial performance for the first half financial year 24-25. Our revenue stands at 16.75 CR compared to 18.86 CR in the first half 23-24. And EBITDA has significant growth reaching to 4.65 CR in first half FY25 and versus to 3.45 CR in comparison to the last first half. Our PAT is also increased, and last our PAT is 2.27 CR, and this for this period 2.83 CR, and EBITDA also grows, and our PAT also grows from the in comparison to the last period. So these updates share with you. I would like to invite my moderator to open the floor for the question and answer session. Thank you so much for everyone. Thank you.
Thank you very much. We will now begin the question and answer session. Anyone who wishes to ask a question may press star and 1 on their touch-tone telephone. If you wish to remove yourself from the question queue, you may press star and 2. Participants are requested to use headset while asking a question. Ladies and gentlemen, we will wait for a moment while the question queue assembles. The first question is from the line of Agastya Dev from CAO Capital. Please go ahead.
Am I audible, sir?
Yes, absolutely, Andrew.
Guptaji, thank you very much, sir, for holding the conference call. You have a very interesting company, and I was looking forward to interacting with you. You've given a very nice platform, sir, for everyone. Sir, I have a lot of questions. So the first one I'll ask is about the capacity expansion. Sir, you have mentioned in the presentation that the expansion will be from the existing 2,000 square meters to 8,000 square meters. So is it exactly comparable? So when the new facility unit 3, when it comes in, our total capacity should go up to 10,000, right? So is it really, in terms of potential revenues, 5x of what we can do today?
Yes. So I would reply to like that. Since we are having good amount of order booking, number one. Number two, we are having a good amount of funnel to introduce a caustic product. So yes, what you said, I don't want to say at this junction, but note down that our revenue is going to 5 times in the next 3 years, sir. So what the venture and the association we are looking for, if they are materializing, so definitely the facility with the expansion we are doing is going to be sorted in the next financial year, that is 25-26. So yes, it is indeed required, sir, because we are having good amount of projections for our business, sir.
Right. Excellent, sir. Guptaji, a question that I had was the products that you make and the projects that you do. Also, what are you said you have a lot of expertise in this field. So first question is, do your expertise specifically lie in the field of acoustics, or do you cover the broader area of vibrations itself? Do you do anything on the vibration side also? Yeah, sir, you concentrate only on sound.
Like that, currently we are into acoustics and noise only, sir. Okay. Vibration, directly we are not. Vibration is also very, very big field, sir. So yes, noise and vibrations are little bit correlated. But vibration has definitely a very different line. Like any tunneling project is going on, the building under which the tunnel is going. So that is creates a vibration. So no, we are not into the vibration. We are only and only exclusive, that is acoustic sound.
Great, sir. Sir, in acoustics, are you into active products or passive products? Are you making just the tiles and the panels? which reduce noises, or do you provide some, let's say, electrical equipment also which can do active noise cancelling?
No, we are into passive noise control, sir. We are manufacturing acoustic panels, that is engineering panel, because of noise vary from different decibel. If I come to the technicals, the natural noise level is something around 40-45 decibel. Nowadays, I'm very much happy that the government has, advertising our film too. If you go to the paper, you can see in the Diwali, this was the noise level. They make some tabular form. In the FM while you are driving, you can definitely you can call to the police if there is any abnormal noise or any, after the night time, any noise is going on. So in the Mumbai, we are doing several projects for the construction company. You name the company like the Vaheja Builders, like the Godrej and all. So a construction activity is going on that is going to disturb to the nearby residents. So yes, we are into the passive noise, and there is nothing like any electrical and other, technicalities that we are doing this stuff.
Understood. So one final question before I move back in the queue, because I have other questions also. Can you describe, so in the RHP which came out during the time of IPO, one of the assumptions that you have made is that the inventory levels should be substantially higher than what they were like historically. So you've talked about 90 days inventory. So is there a particular reason for that, sir? That was just a general assumption, or was there a specific reason for that? Because I looked at the numbers, the inventories have not gone up. But you were expecting that the inventory days would go up. So is there something? Yeah.
Okay. So you said that why the inventory for the 90 days is there as per the document we have published.
Correct, sir.
A lot of inventory is also there because we are expecting a good flow of orders, and some of the inventory is also there because there is execution going on for some projects that we have already taken. So it's a mix of both things.
So will it rise
what
from
you see right now? See, there are two things. First, there are some orders which are work in progress. So for that, inventory is there. The other thing is that we are anticipating a lot of orders in the second half, because second half is much better than our first half. Historically also, the second half has been something like around 65 to 70% of our revenue come from the second half. So that is why we also have inventory in place so as to take care of the new orders or the current order book that we have in hand.
Understood, sir. I'll go back in the question queue. I have further questions. I'll come back.
Sure. Please.
Thank you. The next question is from the line of Prateek Chaudhary from Samarthya Capital. Please go ahead.
I just want to question after the previous participant on the potential top line we can do on the expanded 10,000 or 11,000 square meter capacity or land parcel. So if you can give, did I hear it correctly that you can potentially do 250 crore top line in FY26? Was that clear?
No. Actually, what Manoj ji said was that we are targeting at least 4 to 5 times of our current revenue in coming 3 to 4 years time. It is not for the next year. It is for next 3 to 4 years that we are targeting complete utilization of our new facility that we are taking.
Okay.
There are two bits of it. First is, of course, that the capacity utilization should reach 100%. And the second thing is that the high margin orders, initially when we are fulfilling the capacity, that is we are trying to reach 100% capacity, we take all kinds of orders where some of the orders have low margins also. But as we approach a higher percentage of utilization, we usually take orders on which we receive higher margins. So there are two things. First is, of course, utilization of capacity. Second thing is going for orders which have much higher margins.
Right. And the full utilization number on this expanded capacity, would you take it as 250 or is it a much higher number than 250 crores?
No, I think that would be somewhere around 180-200 crores.
Acha, 180 to 200 crores. Okay. And sir, another question on margins. If I back calculate your margins, so in the second half of FY24, you roughly did almost 48% EBITDA margins. Was there some sort of a one-off there and I mean, is that repeatable?
No, that is not so. Actually, we were operating at 100% or sometimes even more than 100% capacity utilization. So that's where we were able to choose orders which had higher margins. Okay. So in that case, what happened was that we were choosing orders which had much higher margins, and orders which had less margins, we were just, at that time dropping off because our capacity was already full. Going forward with the new facility in hand, of course, margins would be impacted a bit because our primary concern would be going for higher, capacity utilization. That is, we want to reach 70-80% capacity utilization as soon as possible. So that's where we'll also be accepting orders which have a bit of lower margins. But yes, of course, going forward, once our capacity reaches 90% or so, we'll be then choosing orders which have much higher margins.
Right. So in this process over the next 2 to 3 years, when you scale up your utilization, what's the bare minimum EBITDA margin you feel would be possible? The floor of it?
See, somewhere we take at least 22 to 25% margin orders. We don't go below that.
Okay. Because last year you did 35% on a full year basis.
Correct. So that was comprising mostly high margin orders. But even if we take lower margin, we don't go below 20 to 25%.
Okay. And if you can maybe elaborate on what we may potentially be doing with Siemens, and is this for exports, right? Siemens?
Yeah, Manoj will.
Yes. So what is going to happen? Siemens Energy making a gas turbine. So they are based at Germany and serving to several European countries. So currently they are sourcing some acoustic housing, the acoustic chamber for the gas turbine. They are making multiple megawatt turbines. So they are sourcing somewhere from European country as well as China. So as a policy, they have, they don't want to make some more business with the China. So they are now coming to the India. We are having 3 visits. Approximately 2 weeks back, 2 gentlemen from Germany and US has visited our facility and have a long good discussion. So they will make the gas turbine. We as Envirotech produce the acoustic chamber for the gas turbine, and that will be 100% export to the European countries. Yes, so that the discussion is going on. It is going to take time, approximately 3 to 6 months, and we are very much hopeful that with only one venture will be, our current facility will be almost utilized.
मतलब सर आपको इसी से you can probably get 150-200 करोड़.
सर हमारा इस लेवल पे ये चल रही है कि होपफुली, इसीलिए मैंने अभी उसको थोड़ा सा जल्दी कहना हो पाएगा, और मैंने अभी लास्ट कन्वर्सेशन में स्टेटमेंट किया कि हमें पॉजिटिवली देख रहे हैं तो अगले 2 साल के अंदर हमें फिर एक्सटेंशन की जरूरत होगी. यस, इफ द थिंग्स आर गोइंग ऑन, तो बिकॉज ऑफ अभी हमारी 2 फैसिलिटीज तो है ना, करंट फैसिलिटीज आर ऑन गोइंग, एड ऑन फैसिलिटी, वी आर नॉट ड्रॉपिंग अवर करंट फैसिलिटी.
Okay, sir. Thank you. I have more questions and I'll get back in the queue. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Thanks for the call, sir.
The next question is from the line of Varun Agarwal from Networthy Financial Services. Please go ahead.
Hi, thanks for the opportunity. Am I audible?
Yes, sir, absolutely audible, sir.
Yeah. So I've heard about the growth numbers which we are talking about, which are very impressive. So considering such a outlook, then why have we shown degrowth year on year in H1?
Sir,
last year,
there is a slight drop of 11% in revenue. That is more because of the accounting, recording and all, because some of the orders we haven't hit the milestone. They are under execution. So as soon as we reach the milestone, they will reflect in the book. So it is just a matter of, that as on 30th September, some of the orders, which were under execution, the milestone we were not able to hit.
Okay. So usually when you say milestone...
And also one more thing, that the first half is always more, it is much less compared to the second half, at least in our industry. That also plays the role. I mean, even if you see our historical numbers, the first half has always been a bit lean, and the second half is the more prominent one.
Yeah, I got your point. I'm comparing with the first half of last year itself.
Yeah, so there is a slight drop of 11%. That is more because of the accounting thing, because, in some places some orders we did not hit the milestone and we could not, record it as revenue. So definitely that will be recorded in our second half.
Generally, milestone-based recording of revenue happens when the contract is a long-term contract. So how long is the average duration of our contracts?
See, that depends. We serve a lot of different industries. Okay. In some of the industries which have more technical kind of projects and or where we are dependent on other third parties, there it might be 6 months, 8 months or 10 months also.
Okay.
Since our current order book is having HAL, there are 5-6 project-based orders with us, so they are under process. So being, multi-crores order, the execution time is a little bit higher, sir.
Okay. And what is our average data days from the time of billing? When do you usually get the payment?
Normally, sir, once we got the order, then there is a drawing. Because of one thing I would like to bring to knowledge, we are a service solution provider. Means there is an stretch to the execution. Our scope of work is design, engineering, manufacturing, supply, installation, commissioning and testing. So this is a complete, cycle. So anything from stress to design to the handing over whatsoever the noise performance is required by the end user. So the cycle time is something around, it depends upon the project to project. So it varies from 2 months to the 4 months.
No, I'm asking after you make an invoice, after you raise an invoice, in how many days does your customer make payment on an average?
Yeah, so average you can say that is something around 45 days, sir.
Because last year we did the 46 crore revenue and our debtors were around 17 crores, which were much higher than what we are discussing.
In the year closing in the March, because of the books are being closed, so we did a good amount of, invoicing in Feb and March. Because of the year closing, we have a huge pressure to close so that the funds should not be left with the PSUs, governments and several others, Indian organizations, sir. So that will be happening due to that, sir.
Okay. And what is our present order book?
Currently, we are having something around 27-28 crores orders in hand, sir. And that is a confirmed order we are having and that are under process. And approximately, because of after this Holy Festival in November, approximately 7 to 8 crores orders we are expecting in the next 2 to 3 weeks. So currently, if confirmed order is 27 crores, sir.
Okay, one last question. Who are our direct competitors?
Look, since I explained that we are a very innovative, producer for noise-related products and having expertise in that. So there are several local competitors are there who are making a simplest form of enclosure, like any metallic body or the enclosure anyone can produce. Since we have developed and, we have tested our products in our government laboratory and several certifications we are having, so there is nothing like direct competition in this field we are facing as on date, sir.
No, because if there is no formal competitor, then the market size also will not be huge, then.
Look, there are, as I said, there is some local competitor like any, blower or compressor or any noisy products are there. So some local competitors are there, but not big. So as you said that how the market is going to, expand. So I would like to say that awareness is going on day by day. So market is at very increasing position. So definitely someone will come. The various people are looking at Envirotech and they are trying to, come with us. But as on time, no, some people are not.
Just have to give you certain examples, layman examples to give you how the market is increasing. See, our product is very different and it takes time to understand what kind of business we do. See, first and foremost, like air conditioners. If you see air conditioners 10 years back, they were making a lot of much larger noises than they do right now. So the noise level in air conditioners or in refrigerators or in different equipments that we use, mixer, grinder, anything, that has come down considerably. And that is because the technical specifications that are required, maybe ISO certification or whatever certifications are required, in that there is a component of decibel level. Okay, so that because of those, decibel level criteria that has been put in place in different technical specifications, that is why, the noise level has to come down. And that is where our technical know-how comes into picture. So you'll find our usage in almost everything that we do, from automobiles to consumer products to defense equipment, everywhere. So this is a field that is growing because of the awareness and because the technical criteria everywhere are involving more of that the decibel level has to come down. So this market is expanding, with awareness.
Understood. Thank you so much for answering my questions and wish you all the best for the coming years.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you a lot, sir.
The next question is from the line of Darshan Zaveri from Crown Capital. Please go ahead.
Hello. Good evening, team, and congratulations on a great set of results. Hope I'm audible.
Yes. Thank you. You are audible, sir.
Yeah. Hi. So I understood the broad vision of the company and with the new capex, but just wanted to understand how will our near-term results be? Like, example, right now also we've come to 25% EBITDA margin, I think, right now, and with the new capacity going online, will a further hit in margins come? So, what is our, guidance for H2 and FY26 in terms of revenue and margins? Because from what I understand, the new capacity will also take some time to, run at full capacity. So,
you're quite right. At the immediate term, I would say the margins would be a bit compressed because initially, the fixed costs come into picture. The fixed cost, depreciation and everything will come into picture. So our margins will be hit because of that. It's only a bit later, I think after 1 year, 1.5 years, that our capacities would reach a level where it would substantially contribute to our both top line and bottom line. So at the and everything, the working capital, the new people that we are recruiting, all those costs will hit. And that will impact the margins in the short term. But of course, the revenues and everything will take some time. As we reach higher level of capacity utilization, and then that effect will come in.
Correct, sir. So, like, on a rough range, what kind of, EBITDA or PAT margins can we expect? And, like, as you said, like, H2, we'll have a lot of more execution. So, overall, like last year, I think we did around 46 crores of revenue. So current year, what kind of revenue do we see? And FY26, how do we see the scale up?
See, it's at this point, it would not be right to give a exact number or something, but broad range internally that we are targeting is that we are targeting close to 55 to 60 crore turnover.
Oh, fair enough. So that also works, sir, for this year's top line. And so just sorry to again ask about the margins, but so when will we, so with the new factory coming in, so H2 will see similar margins? Like, I don't need an exact margin guidance, but will
H2, some margins will be impacted because, the fixed costs will come into picture first. the effect of the new facility will come in the next financial year. So I see in the second half, margins might be a little compressed because of the fixed costs of the new facility coming up.
Oh, fair enough, sir. And just one last question, sir. We said, like, we have a lot of new kind of products, and we are expanding the market as we are the sole, we are just creating a new industry on our own. So what gives us, the confidence, that we'll be able to, achieve the numbers that we are stating? Like, could you just, maybe is there like some international example where, some similar companies are there, or, just something that, could help us, like how will we grow, sir?
So, I would not be able to give you some international example, but I can definitely give you our historical example. If you see our past financial figures, we have grown from 9 crores to 18, 18 to 26, 26 to 46, and now we are trying to ramp up. See, all this 9 to 18 and all that has been on the same facility. We have not expanded the facility at all. But right now we felt the constraint. We felt we could not execute large contracts. That's why we have taken up such a big facility. And we are very, very confident of, totally having 100% capacity utilization soon, because we have got feedback from many of our existing customers as well as new customers that there is a very good demand. I mean, both in several segments, in defense, in automobile, in construction, in a lot of fields where, our customers have given us good feedback that there is a good demand. So we are very much hopeful that we'll be reaching good higher capacity utilization levels very soon.
Oh, that's great, sir. Great to know that, and all the best for the future vision. Thank you so much. That's it from my side.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. The next question is from the line of Manish Shah, an individual investor. Please go ahead.
Hello.
Hello, Manish.
Hello. Am I audible?
Yes, please. Yes, sir.
Actually, I have visited your website. Your website is very good. But while visiting your website, I came across two more websites, enviroacoustics.com and envirogroup.in. Actually, I would like to know what these websites belongs to this listed company, or these are different companies?
No, the website belongs to Envirotech Systems Limited only. We have, with the marketing perspective, we have, make few websites because of our product range is higher to cater, because of we are doing, advertising over the Google too. So, due to some strategic reasons, we have made 2-3 websites.
Oh, thank you. That would be fair enough. Thank you.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Thank you. We have a follow-up question. It's from the line of Agastya Dev from CAO Capital. Please go ahead.
Thank you very much for the opportunity. Am I audible?
Yes, sir, please.
Gupta ji, you have mentioned at various moments of time that you are also looking to get into B2C, and the opportunity there also is very big. Sir, उसके बारे में कुछ बता सकते हैं, आपके plans क्या हैं long term में?
जी. ये एक बहुत बड़ा segment है सर, जिसके लिए हम बहुत serious हैं, and if we are able to crack that opportunity, that is going to be huge. For example, I come to that. Nowadays, the doors, soundproof doors is in pictures. Soundproof windows, it's a huge demand in the domestic segment as well as commercial segment too. So currently the general doors are being utilized. So we are trying to push to the acoustic doors, acoustic windows, even individual house living room where there is an, I would like to give the feel of your, living area like an Audi. So I would like to introduce some acoustic panel in your large size of TV. So there is some acoustic panel like in the auditorium, the movie, you can see that there is a fabric panel and all. So these are, for B2C. So we are developing our, e-commerce website. I would like to clarify one more thing. See, we are not diverting with our work. Our core area is acoustics and noise. We are developing and hiring a new team. We have make a website that is acousticnest.com. That is e-commerce, because of you cannot find these interesting products even any other platform. So the acoustic panels for the living room to make it feel like an home theater, like the soundproof doors, soundproof windows, as well as we are introduced a telephone booth too, because in a large scale open office area, if there is a personal call or any issues is there, so if anyone is talking, all is listening. So we have started making telephone booth. Even we have sold that thing. We, as I said, that we are experimental people. So the telephone booth, they are going to be sell directly to the end user. So there are variety of products we are having, sir. Okay. And that work is going on in that, and soonest, hopefully, we'll be able to launch it. Once it is launched, and with the calls I am getting, the response, because of in our system, we are regularly getting on an average 2 calls minimum per day from the individual person. Like the simple example, if I'm saying the person is sitting, he's having work from home, IT professional, और उसका बच्चा रो रहा है, he's उसका कहना बहुत सोचता है कि मैं काम ही नहीं कर रहा हूँ, प्लीज हेल्प इट आउट. मैंने कहा सर, वी आर इनटू ओनली इंडस्ट्रियल, प्लीज हेल्प इट आउट, आई एम रियली इन ट्रबल. मेरे पास बहुत सारी लेडीज के कॉल आते हैं, हमारे बगल में कंस्ट्रक्शन एक्टिविटीज चल रही, प्लीज हेल्प मी, हमें बड़ी दिक्कत होती है, हम सो नहीं पा रहे हैं. सो ये सारी चीजों को रिव्यू करते हुए, और जो पर्सनल एक्टिविटी मैं बता रहा हूँ कि इसको अभी क्या है, मार्केट में अभी अवेयरनेस नहीं है कि इस तरीके की समस्याओं का कोई हल भी है क्या. And we would like to produce, provide the solution to this segment. So इसके लिए हम एक नई टीम गठित कर रहे हैं, जो कि इन प्रोडक्ट को हम काफी, मैंने अभी आपको IIT दिल्ली का एग्जांपल दिया, ये सब B2C प्रोडक्ट के लिए है ना, B2B के लिए सब. तो ये काफी बड़ा काम है. अगर ऐसा हो पाया तो उसके लिए हम पूरा प्रयास कर रहे हैं, एंड आई एम डैम श्योर कि थोड़ा सा टाइम लगेगा, बट विद इन 2 years एनवायरोटेक का अपना एक ब्रांड अलग से होना चाहिए इस पर्टिकुलर स्पेसिफिक सेगमेंट में, सर.
बाहर तो बहुत बड़ा मार्केट है सर, ये यूएस में, इवन चाइना में.
एब्सोल्युटली करेक्ट सर. मैं यूएस और यूरोपियन मार्केट को ही देख रहा हूँ, और जो क्योंकि ह्यूमन वही है, पहले टेक्नोलॉजी ट्रांसफर में टाइम लगना होता था, आज आईफोन वहां पर हुआ, इंडिया में भी रिलीज हुआ. यानी जो ह्यूमैनिटी की रिक्वायरमेंट यूएस में है, यूके में है, वही इंडिया में है. हमारा प्रोडक्ट वेल्थ से रिलेटेड है. इट इज नॉट फॉर ऑल कॉमन मैन. कॉमन मैन के लिए गवर्नमेंट बहुत सारे काम कर रही है. फॉर एग्जांपल, जो फ्लाईवेज बन रहे हैं, हाईवेज बन रहे हैं, हाई स्पीड ट्रेन बन रही हैं, हम लोग नॉइस बैरियर्स लगाते हैं. अभी हम एफकॉन प्रोजेक्ट के लिए मुंबई में लगा रहे हैं, जिसको बीएमसी में कोई टनलिंग प्रोजेक्ट हो रहा है. तो जब वो टनलिंग का प्रोसेस होगा, 2 साल लगेंगे, उस समय बहुत सारी नॉइस जनरेट होगी. सो एफकॉन प्रोजेक्ट अवॉर्डेड फॉर ऑर्डर ऑफ समथिंग अराउंड 1.5 crore to barricade that area. So गवर्नमेंट बहुत सारी, उसमें बीएमसी ने एफकॉन को बोला आप एनवायरोटेक के साथ में ये सोल्यूशन प्रोवाइड करिए ताकि नियर बाई रेजिडेंट लोग नहीं हो. तो यानी कॉमन मैन के लिए गवर्नमेंट ध्यान रख रही है, और हमारा प्रोडक्ट थोड़ा सा वेल्थ से रिलेटेड है. एक सेगमेंट के लोगों को कंफर्ट चाहिए है, और कंफर्ट अकॉस्टिक से आता है सर. और जो आपने कहा है बिल्कुल ठीक है कि बहुत बड़ी मार्केट है. इंडिया में धीरे धीरे अवेयरनेस आनी शुरू हुई है, लोगों को मालूम नहीं कि क्या इसका कोई भी सोल्यूशन हो सकता है क्या, एंड वी आर गोइंग टू इंट्रोड्यूस द सोल्यूशन सर. यस सर, प्लीज.
सर दूसरा चीज सर, आप लोग एक मेंशन किया आप लोगों ने अभी कि हमारे आपके फिक्स को ओवरहेड्स पड़ेंगे, तो विद द न्यू कैपेसिटी विच इज बीन एडेड, आपका एम्प्लॉय बेस अगर मैं देखूं तो 4 करोड़ का लास्ट ईयर का एक्सपेंसेस था, वो बढ़ के इस बार फर्स्ट हाफ में 2.7 हो गया है. तो इसका फुल कैपेसिटी चलाने के लिए आपको एम्प्लॉय बेस कितना और हायरिंग बची है, और उसका कॉस्ट स्ट्रक्चर कितना, उसका कॉस्ट बेस कितना बड़ा हो जाएगा फॉर द फुल कैपेसिटी?
Sir, that's a bit preliminary to answer right now because अभी तो बहुत सारी चीजों पे काम चल रहा है, तो ये करना कि कहाँ पे कितनी हायरिंग की जरूरत होगी वो हम नहीं, बट ऑफकोर्स वी आर वेरी माइंडफुल. ऐसा नहीं होगा कि हमने पहले भर लिया और फिर इंतजार कर रहे कि काम आएगा. तो काम भी ये फेजेस में होगा, हम लोग का काम भी बढ़ता जाएगा और हम वैसे हायर करते जाएंगे. एंड हमने और भी साथ में चीजें की हैं, जैसे कि हम लोग ERP इंस्टॉल करवा रहे हैं. ठीक है, आज तक ERP की जरूरत नहीं थी क्योंकि कंपनी उस साइज की नहीं थी, राइट. बट ERP इज अ वेरी सिग्निफिकेंट इन्वेस्टमेंट फॉर अ कंपनी लाइक अस, बट उसकी जरूरत है अब, क्योंकि हम एक्सपैंड कर रहे हैं, कहीं ना कहीं कोऑर्डिनेशन चाहिए डिफरेंट सेगमेंट्स में. तो ऐसी चीजों को हमकी जरूरत पड़ रही है।
एक और मैं बताना चाहूंगा सर, हम एक्सपीरियंस सेंटर की तरफ भी हम दिल्ली में एक एक्सपीरियंस सेंटर प्लान कर रहे हैं, जहाँ पर कि जाकर के कोई भी अपने जो एकॉस्टिक को फील कर सकते हैं। तो ये भी हमारे विजन में है, एक्सपीरियंस सेंटर। अभी हम दिल्ली से शुरू करेंगे। हमारे पास बहुत सारी कॉल्स आ रही हैं, हमारे लोग डिस्ट्रीब्यूटर बनना चाहते हैं। जब अगर हम B2C की तरफ जा रहे हैं तो ये हम जगह जगह चेन ऑफ कुछ डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन नेटवर्क का भी प्लान है। तो प्लानिंग बहुत सारी है। हमारा पहला प्रिंसिपल क्लियर है कि हमें करंट प्रॉफिटेबिलिटी रेवेन्यू को बढ़ाते जाना है जी। हमें पूरी तौर से डाइवर्ट नहीं होना है, क्योंकि जो आज की तारीख में हम कर पा रहे हैं वो B2B से कर पा रहे हैं। दैट इज एलाई। कुछ वर्टिकल को ग्रोथ होने के बाद में फिर हम कुछ करेंगे, तब तक हम अपनी प्रॉफिटेबिलिटी और बिजनेस ग्रोथ को बना के रखेंगे।
एक्सलेंट सर। सर एक आखिरी क्वेश्चन मेरी तरफ से, आपके DRHP में जब मैं कॉस्ट आइटम्स देख रहा था आपके IPO के टाइम में, तो कॉस्ट साइड्स में मुझे बहुत सारे ऐसे एक्सपेंसेस दिखे जो कि ये तरफ पॉइंट कर रहे हैं कि आप थोड़ा सा साइट लेवल पे भी काम करते हैं, जस्ट मैन्युफैक्चरिंग नहीं, थोड़ा सा इंस्टॉलेशन का भी काम लगा मुझे। तो आपके इंस्टॉलेशन में आपका प्रेजेंस कितना रहता है? मतलब आपका अगर मैं रेवेन्यू देखूं तो उसमें कितना मैन्युफैक्चरिंग है और कितना प्रोजेक्ट रिलेटेड रेवेन्यू है? और इंस्टॉलेशन में क्या आप किसी EPC को अपना दे देते हैं और आपका एक साइट मैनेजर वहां पर उनको जस्ट मोटा मोटी बताता है कि भाई इसको ऐसे 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 इंस्टॉल करना है, या आपकी कोई इंस्टॉलेशन की टीम भी होगी और आगे जाके क्या आप EPC साइड में जाएंगे सर? ये प्रोजेक्ट इंस्टॉलेशन में फॉर एग्जांपल ये BMC का प्रोजेक्ट जो आपने बोला, इसमें थोड़ा सा एक EPC एलिमेंट भी है कि इंस्टॉलेशन आप खुद करेंगे। तो ये जैसे जैसे स्केल बढ़ेगा कंपनी का, ये एलिमेंट भी बढ़ता जाएगा। तो क्या मेरी अंडरस्टैंडिंग सही है सर, या मैं कुछ ज्यादा ही
नहीं, आप बिल्कुल ठीक कह रहे हैं सर। जैसा मैंने बताया कि हम टर्नकी सॉल्यूशन प्रोवाइड है, डिजाइन, इंजीनियरिंग, सप्लाई, इंस्टॉलेशन, टेस्टिंग एंड हैंडलिंग ओवर। तो इंस्टॉलेशन की हमारी डेडिकेटेड टीम है। वी आर हैविंग 3 प्रोजेक्ट इंजीनियर, प्रोजेक्ट मैनेजर, और डायरेक्टली हमारे एम्प्लॉयज हैं तकरीबन 35 टीम मेंबर एज ऑन डेट हमारे बोर्ड हैं, जो डायरेक्टली कंपनी के इंस्टॉलर हैं। हम क्योंकि सिंस वी आर मेकिंग ए स्पेसिफिक प्रोडक्ट फॉर इससे कस्टमाइज सोल्यूशन, तो इंस्टॉलेशन अप टू 80% केसेस में हमारा होता है और हम ही उसको इंस्टॉल करते हैं सर। लोकल अगर कोई PMC है तो उससे अगर कोई सपोर्ट की जरूरत हुई तो लिया, अदरवाइज 90% हमारा ही रहता है। ये एक तरीके से सर्विसेज है। तो रेवेन्यू में हमारा तकरीबन मेरे ख्याल से 10 to 15% के आसपास होगा सर इंस्टॉलेशन का। तो बट इरेक्शन हमारे स्कोप में रहता है। अब क्यों नहीं
सर, आई वुड लाइक टू ऐड, ये जो हम लोग का होता है बहुत टेक्निकल नेचर के कुछ प्रोजेक्ट होते हैं, बहुत ही ज्यादा टेक्निकल नेचर के, जहाँ पे कोई और एग्जीक्यूट नहीं कर सकता, कोई और इंस्टॉलेशन और ये सब नहीं कर सकता, वहाँ पे हमें ही करना होता है एंड टू एंड। तो जैसे कि हम मार्जिन की जब बात करते हैं, तो जैसे ही हमारा मार्जिन डिपेंड करता है कितना प्रोजेक्ट टेक्निकल है। टेक्निकल का मतलब कितना कस्टमाइजेशन चाहिए, कितना डिजाइनिंग एंड एवरीथिंग हमारी इन हाउस चाहिए, ठीक है। तो जितना ज्यादा टेक्निकल होता है उतना ज्यादा रेवेन्यू, मतलब मार्जिन भी अच्छे हैं, प्लस उसमें ऑफकोर्स इंस्टॉलेशन और एंड टू एंड सब कुछ हमारा ही रहता है।
सर ये जो आपके रॉ मटेरियल रहता है, जो जिससे आप ये बना रहे हैं, क्योंकि वैल्यू एडिशन काफी ज्यादा है, आपको ग्रॉस मार्जिन 54-55% है। अब मैं समझता हूँ कि वो थोड़ा सा प्राइसिंग गड़बड़ होगा जब आपका एक्सपेंशन होगा अभी, तो दैट आई अंडरस्टैंड। लेकिन अगर लास्ट ईयर के नंबर्स की बात करें तो ग्रॉस मार्जिन लेवल पे 54-55% मार्जिन पे, तो वैल्यू एडिशन सीम्स टू बी वेरी है। तो आपका रॉ मटेरियल क्या रहता है सर? उसमें इम्पोर्टेड कंपोनेंट कितना रहता है, डोमेस्टिक क्या रहता है, मटेरियल क्या यूज करते हैं आप सर?
देखिए, हमारा सारा कुछ मेक इन इंडिया मटेरियल है सर। इसमें मेन नंबर 1 तो स्टील का, अगर हम देखिए हमारे 2 फील्ड है सर, इंजीनियरिंग एकॉस्टिक एंड आर्किटेक्चरल एकॉस्टिक। जैसा कि अगर आप देखेंगे तो इंजीनियरिंग एकॉस्टिक मेजर काम हो गया स्टील का सर। स्टील का काम होता है सिर्फ आउटर एक रिजिड बॉडी देना, ताकि स्ट्रक्चरल स्टेबिलिटी बनी रहे। एक बड़ा मान लीजिए हम BHEL के लिए सर्व कर रहे हैं रेगुलरली। BHEL के 600 मेगावाट, 700 मेगावाट, 400 इसके अभी BHEL के हमारे पास में मेरे ख्याल से एवरेज टिकट साइज आप मान के चलिए 80 लाख 90 लाख रुपीज का होता है। अभी हम 1.5 करोड़ 1.2 करोड़ के मल्टीपल BHEL के ऑर्डर हम कर रहे हैं। तो अगर हम एक टरबाइन के हाउस बना रहे हैं तो उसके लिए आउटर बॉडी तो मेटल का होगा, जो कि मेक इन इंडिया है, टाटा AMNS या JSW का हम स्टील लेते हैं। उसके अलावा जो इसके अंदर टेक्निकल पार्ट होता है दैट इज एकॉस्टिक मटेरियल, बिकॉज ऑफ नॉइज बेस जब ट्रांसमिट होगी तो उनका अब्जॉर्प्शन होने के लिए चाहिए होता है। तो उसकी सोर्सिंग हमारी इंडिया में, हम कुछ मिनरल वुड लेते हैं, MLV दैट इज मास लोडेड विनाइल, some anti-downing layer, तो हम इंडियन मैन्युफैक्चरर से ही लेते हैं। होता क्या है कि इसके अंदर जो मेन टेक्निकल पॉइंट आ जाता है, एप्रोप्रिएट तरीके से यूटिलाइज करना मटेरियल को। इसके लिए हम कॉन्टिन्यूअसली CSIR से हमारे प्रोडक्ट की टेस्टिंग होती रहती है और हम लोग डिजाइन और इंजीनियरिंग पे काफी ध्यान देते हैं। तो मटेरियल मेक इन इंडिया है, एप्रोप्रिएट वे में उसको यूटिलाइज करना, डिफरेंट नॉइसेस को, फॉर एग्जाम्पल फाइटर प्लेन है उसकी नॉइस लेवल अलग होगी, या अगर हम रेफ्रिजरेटर के लिए हम कंप्रेसर के लिए बना रहे हैं उस पे डिफरेंट फ्रीक्वेंसी पे डिफरेंट नॉइसेस होगी। तो अलग अलग मटेरियल का अलग अलग कंपोजिशन दैट वी डू सर। तो मटेरियल मेक इन इंडिया है और रॉ मटेरियल जैसे हमारा कोई भी काम प्रभावित नहीं होता है सर।
अंडरस्टूड सर। सर थैंक यू वेरी मच सर। सर एक रिक्वेस्ट थी आपसे कि अगर आप क्वार्टरली अर्निंग्स वॉलेंटरली देने लगे तो बहुत अच्छा रहेगा, क्योंकि ये बहुत यूनिक कंपनी है, इसको ट्रैक करने में बहुत मुश्किल होगी सर अगर 6 महीने का गैप रहेगा। अगर आप हर क्वार्टर पे एक थोड़ा सा छोटा सा अनऑडिटेड रिजल्ट मोटा मोटी पब्लिश कर दें कि कितनी ग्रोथ रही या ऑर्डर बुक क्या रहा, एंड थोड़ी सी आपकी कमेंट्री इट विल बी वेरी यूजफुल फॉर अस। 6 महीने का गैप बहुत हो जाता है।
वी हैव नोटेड। देखिए व्हाट हैज हैपेंड इज, आप जानते हैं छोटी कंपनी है, छोटी कंपनी से धीरे धीरे हम लोग ट्रांजिशन कर रहे हैं, कोशिश कर रहे हैं कि बड़ी कंपनी बने। ऑफ कोर्स धीरे धीरे हम लोग सारी चीजें कर रहे हैं, ERP ला रहे हैं, सिस्टम्स प्रोसेसेस को और स्ट्रेंथन कर रहे हैं। वी आरसेल्व्स ट्राइव कि हम लोग उस पाथ में जाएं जहाँ पे हम क्वार्टरली करें। अभी कोई ऐसा एश्योरेंस तो नहीं दे सकते, बट ऑफ कोर्स डेफिनेटली वी वांट दैट टू हैपन एज सून एज पॉसिबल। तो एक वो चीज है। दूसरा एक चीज है जो लोगों सबसे बड़ा प्रॉब्लम आता है कि लोग हमारी बिजनेस को समझ नहीं पाते हैं। अगर वो थोड़ा सा हमारा बिजनेस समझेंगे ना तो उनको समझ में आता है कि इसका स्कोप बहुत ज्यादा है। मतलब आप ऐसे समझो कि जब हम लोग जैसे घर में कोई अगर बच्चा का एग्जाम होता है मार्च में, तो क्या होता है, या तो टीवी बंद हो जाता है या उसे कोने में भेज देते हैं। ठीक है, आप अगर आपके पास कोई साउंड इंस्टॉलेशन का तरीका हो तो आपका दोनों चीज हो जाएगी। घर में टीवी भी चलेगा, आपकी वाइफ और वो भी मदर भी खुश रहेंगी और बच्चे की भी पढ़ाई भी हो जाएगी। बट ऐसी चीज अवेलेबल नहीं रहती है। ठीक है, तो आप समझ सकते हो कि B2C मार्केट कितना बड़ा हो सकता है। पार्टी हो रही है, घर में नॉइज हो रही है, और कहीं अगर मॉस्क के पास या कहीं रिलीजियस प्लेस के पास घर है तो और प्रॉब्लम होती है। तो ये सारी चीजें जो कॉमन उसमें हम लोग देखते हैं, तो स्कोप तो बहुत ज्यादा है पर कोई इसका सॉल्यूशन नहीं है।
जी बिल्कुल सर। आई विश यू ऑल द बेस्ट सर। वेरी इंटरेस्टिंग कंपनी, द IPO इटसेल्फ वाज वेरी वेरी इंटरेस्टिंग, एंड आज आपसे बात करके भी बहुत क्लैरिटी आई, सो आई रियली अप्रिशिएट इट सर। ऑल द बेस्ट सर, थैंक यू वेरी मच।
थैंक्स फॉर योर कॉल सर, थैंक यू।
The next question is from the line of Akshay Shah from Chris PMS. Please go ahead.
Thank you for opportunity, sir. Almost my all questions are answered. I just want to understand that why our first half is 30-40% of our business. What is the reason behind that?
सर इंडिया में थोड़ा सा ज्यादा हम लोग धीरे धीरे जागते हैं। तो हर जगह जहाँ से हमारा देखिए, हमारा तो B2B बिजनेस है, हम तो डिपेंड करते हैं औरों के ऊपर। तो जैसे अगर गवर्नमेंट के ऑर्डर्स हैं या PSUs के ऑर्डर्स हैं या कहीं और हैं, तो फर्स्ट हाफ में थोड़ा ये भी है कि आपका जब जुलाई से सितंबर में रेनफॉल होती है, तो जितने भी ये सारे प्रोजेक्ट हैं वो रुक जाते हैं। तो एक वो भी इफेक्ट रहता है। दूसरा ये रहता है कि हम लोग लास्ट मोमेंट पे ज्यादा जागते हैं, तो सेकेंड हाफ हमेशा ज्यादा बेटर होता है। हाँ, मतलब आपको बहुत सारी इंडियन कंपनीज में यही दिखेगा, ट्रेंड यही रहता है, सेकेंड हाफ इज फार बेटर देन द फर्स्ट हाफ। और हम लोग तो B2B है, डिपेंड करता है, हम लोग वी आर डिपेंडेंट ऑन अदर बिजनेसेस।
Okay. And sir, can you throw some lights on defense industry? Will it portion in our revenue will increase going forward, and how is the progress there?
डेफिनेटली अभी ये यूक्रेन रशिया वॉर हुई, तो जो पहले रशिया से चीजें होती थी वो सब अनाउंस होने लग गई हैं, इन इंडिया हो रहा है। ठीक है, तो वो जो साउंड प्रूफिंग है वो सब हम कर रहे हैं। बहुत सारी चीजें जो आज तक कभी इंडिया में होती ही नहीं थी वो अब यहाँ पे हो रही हैं। ठीक है, और प्लस ये भी है, मेक इन इंडिया की वजह से जो चाइना में बिजनेस जा रहा था या कहीं और जा रहा था वो भी अब इंडिया में हो रहा है। तो सबका बेनिफिट हमें मिल रहा है, क्योंकि साउंड इंस्टॉलेशन में कोई खास नाम कोई और है ही नहीं, ऑर्गेनाइज सेक्टर ही नहीं है। तो हम ही लोग को, आई मीन वी आर वन ऑफ द बिगेस्ट बेनिफिशियरीज फॉर दिस जो हो रहा है। तो डिफेंस में जो ये यूक्रेन रशिया वॉर हुई, इसकी वजह से सुखोई फाइटर, बाकी जो आपके मिक्स हैं और इन सब हैं, इनका जो भी साउंड प्रूफिंग या रिप्लेसमेंट या जो भी होता है उन सब में हम लोग कहीं ना कहीं इन्वॉल्व हैं।
तो सर ऑर्गेनाइज प्लेयर में तो आप ही है, मतलब बड़े तो डिफेंस में मतलब मोस्ट ऑफ ऑर्डर्स आपको ही जा रहे हैं, ऐसा मान सकते हैं क्योंकि
करेक्ट।
ओके ठीक।
तो एशिया के हमारे सिंगल लार्जेस्ट ऑर्डर जो है वो करीब 6 करोड़ के हैं।
ओके, और इसकी साइज अभी इधर से बढ़ सकती है, मतलब हाउ डू यू सी?
वी आर मूविंग इन दैट डायरेक्शन कि ये एक सिग्निफिकेंट एरिया बन जाए हमारे लिए।
ओके,
अभी भी 30% ऑर्डर्स, मतलब 30% ऑफ द रेवेन्यू इज फ्रॉम डिफेंस।
या थैंक यू सो मच।
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you. The next question is from the line of Naveen Ramachandran from Bellwether Capital. Please go ahead.
Yes. Thank you for the opportunity. Am I audible?
Yes, sir, please.
Yeah. Sir, I wanted to understand in terms of entry barrier, what are the entry barriers in terms of, is it certification or when you bid for a project, what is the technical criteria do the customer look for?
Okay. So, since we got an inquiry with the basic being a leading organization in the acoustics, the customer having a query that we would like to achieve this thing, then our work starts up. So, yeah.
So it's all solution based, not, you don't have ready-made products, or you provide solution based on the customer requirement?
It's only customized. Basically, our 80% work is project-based work. Means the customer having a query and we have a solution. So basically, it's a customized product we are making, majorly.
And the products you have developed, or when you provide a solution, how much of the product is in-sourced and how much you buy out from outside?
We make it our factory, sir. So we procure the raw material from, different sources as per the technicality of the job, but making at our facility. So we are not outsourcing any complete solution. Yes, some sort of, accessories or some, raw material we used to get with the source.
And for developing this solution, have you tied up with any other company, or all this R&D is done in-house?
No. Since we are into exclusivity in our panel, we have top-notch technocrat in our company. Like one of the name is Dr. Pawan Singh. He is MTech and PhD from MIT USA in noise and vibration. He is in our panel. He is one of the top sort, technocrats because of in the noise and vibration. So we are associated with him. He is in our panel. So various simulation, sound calculations, very particular. Currently, we are executing a project for Bold Roche, the affiliate company. We are exporting to Australia. So there are good amount of, technicalities as per their norms. We have exported our product to GE and their Canada. So they require very precise calculation and, information. So in our panel, we are having top level technical people associated with us. So we used to develop and innovate the product which can produce the high level of performance. Then we get it tested and have the certificate. We are having almost approximately 80 plus test results from the government laboratory. We are a company having a GRIHA certified, all required, certification within India that we are having. So yes, there are some associates also with whom we used to take.
We also have a dedicated specialized design team in our.
Okay. And in terms of competition, aren't there any international players who are present in India right now?
Because of, I said that there is a lot of products or the solutions we have. So in the regular production item will be there, but customized solution, nothing like that. Few companies are there, but they are dedicated making some enclosure, like a company in Pune. He is there. He is making gas turbine acoustic enclosure for GE only. Like we are planning to have an association with Siemens Energy. So few competitors are there, but they are not into the market. They are basically OEM for a large scale industry. They are making the acoustic chamber, but they are not into the market as we are.
The biggest difference you must understand is that our USP is customization. We provide customized solutions. Okay. You can get a standard, some kind of a noise barrier or something from anywhere and do the installation or acoustic enclosure. But the customization thing, that is our USP. That is not what everybody can do.
Understood. And when you spoke about defense, I just wanted to understand in which segment or which area your value addition is maximum in terms of the margin profile is significantly higher. Is it defense or?
Yeah, in defense, we have a significant margin. I mean, because the technical expertise required to execute such kind of, projects is very, very high. That's why even the margins are quite high. Not everybody can execute those kind of projects. We really pride ourselves doing that.
Understood. Thank you for the opportunity. That's all from my end.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you. As there are no further questions from the participants, I would now like to hand the conference over to the management for their closing comments.
We are really thankful to each and everyone. This is the start of our journey. We really hope that good things will come along in our journey. Thanks, everyone. I think we can close the call. Okay.
Thanks for your valuable time, sir. We as Envirotech can assure that we are exploring a very innovative field, and we are towards the path of growth, and hope with your support and confidence, we definitely will achieve highest levels of achievements. Thank you. Thanks a lot, sir.
On behalf of Envirotech Systems Limited, that concludes this conference. Thank you for joining us, and you may now disconnect your lines.